This match was released in full on our Patreon. Our Patreon is the only way to watch all-purpose events in full. Thank you to these patrons who help support Purpose Wrestling and bring great pro wrestling to you. If you'd like to join them and support Purpose, visit purposewrestling.com/VOD. Link in the description. Purpose Wrestling, made with love.
Right here, on this very spot, I landed with a very audible splat. This is a different kind of pain. It's the kind of pain that makes you ask questions. Questions like, do I still belong in this ring? And one answer came through, and that answer is that I want more! My body may be broken, but my spirit is stronger than ever, and I will be back here in Purpose Wrestling!
It's too late to say you're sorry.
Let me just spell everything out for you, okay? So Solomon Lamb, he dies out of the place where you win the professional wrestling matches. He cracks his skull open. He ruins your first show. I point that out, and then he sees that as grounds to ambush me mid-match.
Solomon Lamb is here. You must be the fourth member of the team.
And so what I do is I ambushed him, and yes, he got taken out of his match at the last show, but he attacked me, I attacked him. So as far as I'm concerned, we're even.
You messed up, Michael. You messed up now. And everywhere you go, I go.
I still had that man in my mind. You just don't want to leave me alone, and I don't understand why. And if you're gonna keep tormenting me, let's finally end this once and for all. Last man standing match.
There'll be no remorse. There'll be no regrets.
Once again, you're gonna be carried out with Purpose Wrestling.
Because for the first time ever, Michael, you deserve it.
Cause you look so sweet upon the seat of an ambulance built for two.
We should have known this was coming, Bobby.
We should
have known this was coming. We should have had some sort of plan. We've had this is what, the 5th match in the tournament. They've all been there's no controversy surrounding any of the other results of this tournament. Of course, this one, Destination Everywhere had to ruin it. We should have known, we should have had a plan. We should know this was going to happen. Oh my God.
Purpose Management did not book a match for the NIC tonight to stop them being here. But we knew the O.J.M.O was here, but
not like that. This is, you know what? I'm gonna say it because I know he's not gonna say it because he's not gonna make any excuses. Nino Bryant was robbed tonight. Nino Bryant was robbed of his fair shot to become the Purpose Wrestling champion, and now this is why the O.J.M.O is obsessed. He is obsessed with the fact that Nino defeated him. It's the O.J.M.O's worst nightmare! Behind him in the ring, making sure that Destination Everywhere doesn't do any more damage to Nino Bryant!
now look at the O.J.M.O trying to get Connor Mills involved. Mills is spent after his match.
Is he trying to hide behind Connor Mills? No, there's no hiding!
Hello! What is good for the goose is good for, well, Connor Mills.
Look at this! Nino Bryant fighting Connor Mills to the back. I think Nino is done! He is done playing nice! And the O.J.M.O is alone in the ring!
We've got our last man standing match!
I think everyone is ready. I don't care if the O.J.M.O's ready, but let's go! Let's do this, Bobby!
I can tell you who is ready. Solomon Lamb. He's got his black leather working gloves on. We are underway. The O.J.M.O looks terrified, and I couldn't be happier about it.
It's been months since Solomon Lamb has been dreaming for this moment. Getting the O.J.M.O alone in the ring. No Destination Everywhere to be in the way. No 8-person tags. Singles, one-on-one. Not only that,
Powerbomb from Lamb.
but a match where he can do anything to the O.J.M.O. Solomon Lamb is coming into the mismatch and he wants to make the O.J.M.O. pay for interrupting his big moment when he was thanking the audience, for trying to end his career again, not even letting him get to the ring at Fix Up Look Sharp, and just for generally being an absolute freaky numbskull.
As Rex Armstrong will say, his name is not the O.J.M.O, his name is that dickhead, the O.J.M.O.
The O.J.M.O is desperately trying to find anything and everything to make sure Solomon Lamb gets away from him, but Solomon Lamb isn't going anywhere, biting and chopping the O.J.M.O. Get him, come on!
Is the O.J.M.O asking the audience for help? They don't want to help him. Solomon choking him with his cardigan. How many people wear a cardigan into a last match? Can to the head.
You know what's the best part about all of this, Bobby? You know what's the best part about what we're watching right now? The O.J.M.O asked for this. The O.J.M.O was the one who came in and had a challenge. He wanted to have this match because he wanted Solomon Lamb to not get out of here, to have to be carried out of Purpose Wrestling again. And look at us now. He's regretting it. It's been, what, a couple of minutes? I am certain he's regretting it.
Look at this. He's barely able to fight. He's celebrating after getting in a few shots on Solomon Lamb.
And just gets away from him as quickly as possible. Where is he going?
You think he's had enough? You think he's left? I hope he's left. Oh, no, actually, I want to see Solomon punish him.
Yeah, I mean, if he lives like
what is this? That is a soft seat from the children's section at the library. And that was a mistake.
What was he trying to do?
The O.J.M.O has lost his mind.
Oh, that wasn't now. That was like a while ago.
Yeah, that was about 5 months ago.
That was about 5 years ago. I'm sorry, I've known him for a while.
Look at this. That chair rocks back, just back into the right hand of Solomon Lamb.
And this audience is loving it. Solomon Lamb is punishing the O.J.M.O. And remember, this is the last man standing match. The only way this match wins is when one of them cannot answer to the count of 10. And that's the only thing the referee is there to do. Count 10. Oh! Ow, that hurts. Have you ever slapped the post?
No, I don't think I want to.
It's horrible.
Oh, roundhouse. And the O.J.M.O is finally getting some kind of advantage, sending Solomon into the books.
Oh, no, please don't. Please. I want to keep running shows here. Now stay away from the books. Stay away from the books.
What's he looking for? Oh! Now a hardback book to the face. And of course the O.J.M.O has to take the piss, David, doesn't he?
You have a bet for what was the last book that the O.J.M.O has read?
Hungry Capital?
Last week.
Yeah, he told me it was too hard to finish. Now what's he looking for here? The O.J.M.O is searching around the ring.
They knew this last man standing was coming. I can only imagine the kind of things that these two wrestlers hid underneath that ring, the kind of plans that they had. That is a pretty straightforward plan. We've seen the O.J.M.O Fix Up Look Sharp interrupt Solomon's Lamb entrance, making him not be able
A straight right hand to the chair, into the O.J.M.O's face.
Sorry, Bobby, I'm losing it. Go on.
Solomon Lamb has felt that chair one too many times, and he did want to feel it again, but you know who did? The O.J.M.O into his face. Solomon lining up, and just a straight right hand to the jaw.
He really punched the O.J.M.O through a chair.
Take a seat, O.J.M.O. Solomon getting ahead of Steve Cannonball.
Oh, he missed. Oh my God.
That chair went flying under the weight of Solomon Lamb.
Oh no. Oh no. Bobby, we've been having fun because I think there's only one thing more fun than seeing the O.J.M.O getting beaten up, and that is to beat up the O.J.M.O. But there's a problem here. This is the O.J.M.O. As soon as he gets an opening like the opening he just got here, he can get vicious and he can get dangerous. We've seen it. He's also an absolute idiot.
Taking a crutch from someone in the front row here on purpose. There is
I don't think Solomon is good. Solomon was very confident. He endures a lot of punishment, but that missing that cannonball straight into the chair, into the floor might have been too much.
There is a fine line between that viciousness and that arrogance. The O.J.M.O. writes it every time he steps into this library. Oh, and a straight shot to the spine. Now this is where we're really going to see Solomon tested. Solomon took glee when the O.J.M.O. challenged him to this match. And you know it's going to take a lot to keep Solomon down, but those chair shots, those vicious shots, especially after landing in that cannonball, on the back, on that chair, on the hardwood floor as well.
The O.J.M.O. is very proficient. Oh my god, that was right to the forehead. The O.J.M.O. is very proficient with that chair. This is exactly what he did to him.
That fix-up looked sharp. He put his knee through the chair and put on that half crab.
Solomon Lamb could not wrestle. He couldn't even hardly walk to the back after this. And if he does this again, I don't think Solomon Lamb is getting up from it. Oh, here we go. Solomon Lamb knows this, so he's fighting as hard as he can to make sure he stays away.
That shot kicks. I think he kicked the chair into the O.J.M.O.'s gut.
Good.
Now Solomon's got the
that
chair
head into his back.
Oh, and the O.J.M.O. is reeling that steel chair to the spine. Like I said, Solomon's got his working gloves on. You know they're there for a reason.
You can see the change in demeanor in Solomon Lamb. His face is different. He is now focused and he's ready to punish the O.J.M.O. What is he thinking about?
It was all fun and games, but now...
Oh no!
Back on the stage!
God!
Solomon Lamb... I mean, most men are not going to get up from that. Solomon Lamb isn't most men, but I don't know even he can get up from that. That is a hard wooden stage, David.
I have been through some nasty stuff throughout my wrestling career. I don't think I've ever felt anything as hard as what Solomon Lamb has just felt by being slammed into that stage. That stage goes nowhere, but Solomon Lamb fights through the pain. It's almost like he loves it. He has this, as he said in that when he was addressing the fans after his injury, there's a certain kind of pain that he feels pleasure from, that he loves, that gives us a tingling in the loins, as he said, and that back body drop may have actually awakened Solomon Lamb.
Now, was he choking the O.J.M.O? Was that a mandible claw? Couldn't really tell, but he's the O.J.M.O. is going to sleep.
He is making the O.J.M.O. pay. Oh, look at this.
Time to go for a ride.
Look at that, though. He's not walking 100%. You can tell he's feeling the effects of that backdrop. He's trying to make this fun for himself as much as possible, but like he's walking in pain. You can see that.
But he is enjoying himself, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
How can you not enjoy beating up the O.J.M.O? What is he thinking of? He's targeting that at the... Oh my god!
Now, the O.J.M.O.'s face kind of bounced off the outside of that crate there, but also his spine doubled over.
And also...
whiplash effect.
And also, that woke up the O.J.M.O?
Yeah, the O.J.M.O. was unconscious until he hit that post.
And maybe now that has taken the O.J.M.O. down again.
Now, the O.J.M.O. was unconscious. Solomon could have left him there, but that's not Solomon's style.
Notice how, so far...
Taking a can for a child.
Notice how so far this match, they haven't been going for that count very often. They know they need to really incapacitate their opponent to even justify the 10 count. You can see that they know their opponent's going to get up and it's not enough. Especially Solomon Lamb, he's ridiculously resilient and they're going to continue to get up. So it's interesting to see that only now it seems like there's the first time that the referee really goes for a count.
And do you notice? The referee is counting, but the O.J.M.O. does not stand and wait and watch. He's being resourceful.
He saw that Solomon Lamb was getting up. Oh, did you hear that, Bobby?
The echo around the Merton arch space.
Followed by
sheet to the head.
Followed by the silence.
Lamb is back on his feet.
What is happening?
The O.J.M.O. does a super kick.
Oh, that super kick hit Solomon Lamb right on the nose. Can he fight through this?
Got planned here. Setting up a chair in the centre. Sits Solomon down.
Does anyone sing?
What is he doing?
No. He's not going to look at that springboard move.
He does the moonsault from there, doesn't he? But this is a weirder position to get. Is he going to just get his head? Oh! Did you see the whiplash from the O.J.M.O.'s body?
He guillotined himself across that chair. Almost a sternum breaker to himself.
I hope there was a lot of seasoning on that chair because the O.J.M.O just swallowed it. That was insane, Bobby, and that might have been the opening that Solomon needed to regroup and attack. The O.J.M.O might be in trouble now.
We've got to agree with the audience here. He does deserve it.
And with Solomon Lamb as well, Solomon Lamb said coming into this match that the O.J.M.O deserved every single thing that was going to happen to him.
David! That is not a 2x4. Yeah, 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire.
Oh no.
What is Solomon planning?
He's licking the barbed wire!
This guy is sadistic.
Oh no, look at the fear in the eyes of the O.J.M.O!
Oh! Did you see that? I think some of that turnbuckle exploded with that barbed wire. Super kick from the O.J.M.O.
That was again to the nose.
You know, the O.J.M.O. looks slightly scared of holding the weapon himself.
I mean, wouldn't you? Have you ever had a 2x4 barbed wire?
Oh! Shot to the gut.
The O.J.M.O is almost uncomfortable using that weapon, where Solomon Lamb is clearly thriving in this environment. It's incredible. This kind of says something to the ability of the O.J.M.O. This is Solomon Lamb's game, and the O.J.M.O is thriving in it.
See that pulling at the shirt.
My God, that's disgusting. Oh no.
He's not gonna mash that.
Oh no!
Solomon
was trying to grab it and pull it away, but oh my God!
Oh! The O.J.M.O is a vicious competitor, and that weapon is Solomon's busted open there. He may regret bringing that in. Although, is that kinky pain? I don't know what it is.
I don't know if it's kinky enough to make sure that he answers this 10 count. He has thrown Solomon Lamb out of the ring. The O.J.M.O is getting himself some time here as well to regroup. He has a nasty side, and
he's clearly formulating a game plan though. He's not just allowing the count to go on. He's following Lamb.
You can see the Lamb is moving, he's getting up, he knows it's not enough. I mean, why would you underestimate Solomon Lamb and just give him time to get up, you know? Why would you do that? Like, if you see that he's moving, might as well just keep going and attacking him. You want to make sure that the 10 count happens when you can actually guarantee this happen. What is the O.J.M.O doing?
Somewhere the O.J.M.O doesn't belong is on the top shelf, let's be honest. But he's looking for Lamb now. I don't know what he's going to go for from that height. Looking for look for a double axe handle when he got caught. Solomon Lamb has barbed wire wrapped around his arm.
The barbed wire is burying itself into the chest of the O.J.M.O. He did not see that coming. There was more barbed wire where that 2x4 came from. And Solomon Lamb, can you see his eyes? Can you see the look in his face? It's like this is Tuesday for him. It's just another day. Solomon Lamb is a scary, scary man.
Look at the swing now in the face of the O.J.M.O. Gets him in the chest.
Not again!
Oh, Solomon Lamb is one sadistic man. And normally, I chastise him for that. But when he's in the ring with the O.J.M.O, it just feels right. It feels right.
As Rex Armstrong would say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This is the prize that the O.J.M.O played for, and he won the game. So now he's getting the consequences.
Solomon dragging the O.J.M.O to his feet.
Half dozen facebuster on the chair seems to be what he's looking for, and he's got it!
What? That could be it. The O.J.M.O looks to be unconscious.
Martin Remington.
His count. Solomon not happy though. Gonna look for another insurance policy.
Solomon Lamb wants to punish the O.J.M.O, and I think that if the O.J.M.O doesn't answer to the 10 count, whatever he's bringing, whatever he's thinking of, he's going to do it. Or maybe he just wants a snack to enjoy the view of the O.J.M.O not answering to that 10 count.
I mean, I'm always one for eating a bit of cereal in the evening, but this is a bit much.
Is that a staple gun?
That is he's stapling the arse of the O.J.M.O. Oh no. What is Solomon Lamb? No.
The O.J.M.O is about to feel the tingling in the loins! talked about.
Solomon just wants to share his love for the tingles. Oh, what? The O.J.M.O is spasming. He's dribbling. He's crying.
Solomon Lamb shooting staples from the hip. He is feeling this. I've never seen Solomon Lamb so happy as now. This seems like this is his house. This is his playground. This is what he's most comfortable with. And, you bring snacks to your playground.
Yeah.
If you enjoy it, you're in your house, you're...
I don't think this is any... yeah.
What in the world? Those aren't cereals, Bobby.
That is thumbtacks. That is push pins. Whatever you want to call them, they're gonna hurt. It's about this time that I think the O.J.M.O regrets hitting his music when Solomon Lamb was giving a heartfelt speech.
You probably can see going through the O.J.M.O's mind all those times that he poked the bear one time too hard. And now he's about to get suplexed into thumbtacks, and he's going to pay for it.
Not only that, it's happening shirtless. He's going to go full pelt into those pins.
As someone that has landed on thumbtacks from the top rope, it's one of the least amusing experiences that I've ever been through in my life.
O.J.M.O's fighting back. Solomon almost tripped backwards into the thing, but he's gonna make sure that the O.J.M.O is the one going into these tags.
I'm telling you, it's traumatic. My back is tingling from the memory of when I landed on thumbtacks. And Solomon Lamb is gonna do it forcefully through a superplex.
The O.J.M.O fighting back now. Lamb's, very cleverly stepping over them. No. Solomon Lamb almost lost his balance. No, now the O.J.M.O is going to look for it himself. He's going to look for that superplex. Solomon needs to fight here, otherwise he's going into those tags.
The question is he aware of that? Can he fight? Because we've seen all those super kicks to the nose and the head, the punishment that the O.J.M.O has been able to bring to him.
Solomon's grabbing the
Is he pushing him? Oh, he's took him out! Oh my God!
The O.J.M.O back first onto the thumbtacks from the top rope.
That has to be the worst thing that has ever happened to the O.J.M.O.
Solomon Lamb sitting back admiring his handiwork.
That is horrible in all other situations except when it happens to the O.J.M.O. When it happens to the O.J.M.O, that's art.
I want it framed and put on my wall, David. Framed and put on my wall.
O.J.M.O's back looks like a connect the dots book. Look at, that's grim.
And then he's having to kneel in the pins just to get out of them.
And in the lower back as well. Have you ever been slapped in your lower back? Imagine pins through it. He's going for the spear. Here comes another
super kick. Solomon stays on his feet now on everything. And super kick to the jaw. 404. Brain not found. But Solomon holds on, using that rope to keep himself up. The O.J.M.O, what did he have to do to keep Solomon on the floor?
He is desperately trying to make sure.
He's not going for that tackle that Solomon used that cracked Solomon's head open.
Oh no, he keeps talking about this. Is he going to do it to him?
Looking to tackle Solomon Lamb to the outside. Oh!
He tackled the chair instead. Solomon Lamb knew his own move was coming. Maybe even lured the O.J.M.O into doing it.
There is a fine line between genius and insanity, and I think that is Solomon Lamb's home.
This is it! This is it! If he hits this on thumbtacks, it's over!
No, the O.J.M.O back elbow.
He knew that this could be over.
Bulldog! Oh my God! Solomon Lamb bulldogged into those thumbtacks.
You know what's the worst part about that? Solomon Lamb went forehead first into those thumbtacks, but he tried to protect himself. Those hands and forearms also got hit with all that thumbtack. Solomon Lamb isn't moving. The pain is finally too much. Solomon Lamb isn't moving.
I mean, at the count of 3, he's smiling.
Is he laughing? What? Is he laughing? Is that all you got? How do you stop Solomon Lamb? He's laughing!
Solomon Lamb is a monster.
He opened himself up to get hit with that chair. He's loving this.
Solomon Lamb is a masochist. He enjoys every ounce of this.
Chair shot after chair shot. Chair strike after the chair strike. The O.J.M.O. is trying to stop. My God, did you see that? That was right to the head.
I think if he's going to keep Solomon down, he's going to have to knock him out. If he's conscious, he's getting up.
The O.J.M.O. is trying to stomp the will and the love for pain that Solomon Lamb is feeling right now with that steel chair. Solomon Lamb somehow is still moving. I don't know if he's going to answer this count though.
The O.J.M.O., the look on his face says it all. He's
laughing, Bobby! He has a smile on his face as he points to the O.J.M.O. His body is giving up on him, but his mind hasn't given up. He keeps on coming like a serial killer from your favorite horror movie that just cannot die no matter what you do to him.
Where has the O.J.M.O. Has he left? No.
The O.J.M.O. is... Look at the fear! The fear in the face of the O.J.M.O. He knows this is the hardest challenge he's ever faced. Oh! Is that the oh my God, that's a championship? He hit the championship under the ring?
The British Cruiserweight Championship straight to the face of Solomon Lamb.
More chair shots.
Heavy.
Oh God. He keeps focusing on the ribs, the diaphragm, the stomach, the abs of Solomon Lamb. That was straight to the ribs.
Now what's he looking at? Putting on the title.
I don't know what the O.J.M.O. is thinking right now, but he has a clear six-sadistic plan. He planned this. He thought about doing this.
Has he still got those pins in his back?
Look at the pain he has to be going through by putting that belt and rotating it with pins on his back. That's where the pins are. That's where the pins are, and he's getting that belt as tight as possible. Is he going for a frog
splash wearing the title?
He cannot get that. That's too far away. He's gonna have to go somewhere
side
else.
of the ring.
Oh! The distance!
What a frog splash! That's going to take out both men.
The belt, the chair. I don't know if Solomon Lamb is getting up from that, but the O.J.M.O. just squeezed the area those thumbtacks graved themselves into. The referee's on for. Wait, can this be a tie?
I think Solomon does some movement. He's stirring, but
I don't know if he can answer the 10 count. What happens if none of them get to 10 count? Because the O.J.M.O. is not getting anywhere either. He can't breathe.
In a last man standing.
Oh, what was that?
The O.J.M.O. rolls to the floor, gets his feet just underneath him for a second to break the count on himself.
The O.J.M.O. found the way to win. He scrapped the win out of that on a technicality. The O.J.M.O. gets to his feet. Not because he could stand up, because he had to roll down. The O.J.M.O. is able to win this match on a fluke. But he survived Solomon Lamb.
Do you think there was any wherewithal when he rolled out of the ring? Do you think he knew what he was doing, or was it luck? Was it pure luck?
Knowing him the way I do, I think he knew damn well what he was doing. He saw that technically was the win, and he went for it as soon as that 9 hit. He was desperate. You can hear the count of the ref.
Solomon is back to his feet.
He's ready for more.
Waving at the O.J.M.O.
And look at this, Bobby. The O.J.M.O. has said, when he challenged Solomon Lamb to this last man standing match, that Solomon Lamb would be carried out of Purpose Wrestling. Sure, the O.J.M.O. got the win, and he won this last man standing match. But look at this. The O.J.M.O. has to be carried out to the back, while Solomon Lamb will leave the ring and leave this venue on his own 2 feet.
There is only one man walking out, and it is Solomon Lamb.
I knew it. I was gonna dive from the rooftops if I needed to. I am the last man standing tall. I dare say this is a revolution. Because the greatest cruiserweight champion of all time, and I don't just mean of RevPro, of any promotion, WCW, WWE, he did it again. He proved that he can do anything, he can beat anyone, he can beat everyone. Solomon Lamb, you are finally vanquished. You now... Leave me alone! Leave me alone forever. I am moving on from you. You are a non-factor. Which leads me... It leads me to Northwest Strong. Because Luke, you said something the last time you were here. You said, you know what? Any member of Northwest Strong can beat any member of Destination Everywhere. And then you proceeded to say a bunch of names, a bunch of members of Northwest Strong. And I'm convinced they weren't real professional wrestlers. You can't tell me that someone called Kieron is a real professional wrestler. Oberman, a real wrestler? But I know the real wrestlers of Northwest Strong, and I'm going to challenge one of them right now to a match at Purpose. And well, Luke, it's not going to be you because, let's face it, we know that I can beat you. Chris Ridgway, we know that I can beat you. Ethan Allen, you've beaten yourself with your bum knee. Do you know who I'm going to choose? I'm going to choose another super duper talented member of Northwest Strong, because it's going to be the O.J.M.O. Only if they accept against Rio. Yeah, do you know why I chose Rio? I know what you were thinking. I know why he chose Rio, because the O.J.M.O, good old Michael, he's all about opportunity. And you know what? It's not what you think. I did not choose Rio because me and her are both black knee pad wearers. No. I chose her because she's a woman.
You know, they say whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. In that case, I must be very strong right now. Oh, but does it feel so good to scratch that itch, to finally take care of the O.J.M.O. Now, Michael, you stood on your feet before the count of 10. Alas, I did not, and I will give you credit in that regard. But like I said, I wasn't coming here to win. I don't care about winning. I just care about hurting you. And I think everybody here saw you get hurt. So now comes the time for recuperation. Time to go off into my little cabin in the hills, to have a little time to myself, to rest and to recoup and ponder on the future and whatever that may bring. So, Purpose Wrestling, maybe we'll meet again someday.
Purpose Wrestling returns to the Merton Art Space on the 8th of July with March of the Dogs. We've got the Super Chapman brothers versus the 0121.
Matt Kurt and Harry Chapman bit more than they could chew at Fix Up Look Sharp. They got the attention of Dan Maloney, and Dan Maloney's gonna come and fight the Chapman brothers with his tag team partner returning to Purpose, men like Therese. I don't think the odds are good for the Super Chapman brothers.
Destination Everywhere, the O.J.M.O. and Connor Mills will take on Nino, Bryant and Jordon Breaks.
There is a lot brewing with the four-man part of this match. Not only everything that's been happening between Nino, Bryant and the O.J.M.O, but also Jordon Breaks and Connor Mills will face, knowing that a month from then they will be in the finals of the championship tournament, and one of them is going to become the first ever Purpose Wrestling champion. Things are going to heat up at March of the Dogs.
And on the 12th of August, we've got the finals of the Purpose Wrestling Championship Tournament.
It was the first official main event in the history of Purpose Wrestling. These men fought their way to the top of the mountain, and they will fight in the finals of the Purpose Wrestling Championship Tournament. Only one of these two can become the first ever Purpose Wrestling champion. And with Destination Everywhere backing Connor Mills, I wonder what's going to happen on the 12th of August.
Thank you for watching Purpose Wrestling Lightspeed here on YouTube. Like, share and subscribe. Check the description for more content and tickets.